Hello and welcome back to another video on the Wrestle Debate and to another edition of Smackdown Out of 10. Only a few weeks ago now until live crowds return. So yeah, basically just kind of getting through that. SmackDown kicked off this week with Roman Reigns and Jimmy Uso in the locker room talking about where Jay is. Jimmy informed Roman that Jay told him he wasn't coming back. Roman was shocked and he turned Jay into a main eventer, but he decided to throw it all away. Jimmy said he was ready to take Roman's right hand and take Jay's place before Roman asked him if he could really do what Jay does. Jimmy said that he could do it and told Roman to go out and prove it. Good start to SmackDown. This just kind of building the tension between two, which is kind of what you wanted to do. Before we got Bianca Belair coming to the ring to celebrate her successful defense at Hell in a Cell. She called Bayley a bully and talks about her brutal match with Seth Rollins with Bayley before Seth Rollins interrupted her to talk about his own win. Rollins was undermined the SmackDown Women's Champs win, saying that she barely won against Bayley, but his victory was far more impressive. He went for a high five, but Bianca was annoyed. Bayley came out and called Bianca's win a fluke before Belair attacked her. Rollins got in the way before using Bayley as a distraction to take Bianca out. Cesaro came out and attacked Rollins before joining Bianca in the ring. Before the tag team match started, Bianca and Bayley kicked off the match and the champ had the upper hand before Rollins and Cesaro tagged him. Rollins hit a sling blade before Cesaro got a knockout in. Rollins and Cesaro countered each other's moves before Bianca took the tag and resumed her dominance with a backbreaker and a standing moonsault. The match went outside and Bayley sent Bianca into the ring post, slowing her down. Back after the break, Bayley was back in control and Cesaro came in and dominated the match before hitting the swing on Rollins. Rollins got a near fall thanks to the distraction, but Belair broke the pin. Rollins was furious and made a tag before sending Cesaro outside. In the ring, Belair nearly got the win off a spinebuster before Rollins got a KOD finisher. Bayley used the distraction to hit a raised plant for the win. I'm going to give this a 7 out of 10. This is a really, really entertaining match to kick off the show, and I'm kind of like this just to close off their storylines. Stage, Jimmy asked Paul Heyman what Roman meant by prove it. Heyman told him to win the match and Jimmy agreed to it, asking for him to set it up. Nakamura was then out in the ring for his coronation. Corbin was backstage watching the celebration and looked sad as he pondered his future on SmackDown. Rollins was then backstage with Deville and Pearce, asking them for a Universal title match against Roman Reigns. Pearce said he'll think about it before making it official. Before we got Big E versus Apollo Crews. Big E managed to toss Apollo outside early on, continued doing his dominance outside the ring. E hit a thunderous clothesline before Apollo got a Death Valley driver. After a break, Apollo hit a dropkick for a near fall before Big E locked in the stretch muffler, but Commander Aziz rolled a champ out of the ring. Apollo hit a splash for a near fall. Outside the ring, Big E hit a Uranagi, but Aziz dragged him away and tried to hit him with the Nigerian nail. Aziz was sent backstage while Big E managed to hit the big ending for the win and qualifying for Money in the Bank. I'm going to give this 6 out of 10. Right result this. Don't think it quite needed the distraction, but yeah, in my opinion, it makes sense just for the non-champion to qualify. Zayn was in an interview backstage and was shocked to hear that he would face Kevin Owens next week again in a Money in the Bank qualifier. Zayn said he was convinced that WWE was conspiring against him, and he found Adam Pearce and demanded that he be given the Money in the Bank contract right away. Pearce said he had to qualify like everyone else had. Sonya was furious even before Pearce decided to make it a last man standing match next week on SmackDown. Gotta love all of this Sami Zayn stuff. Before we got Sonya Deville, who was out next, and the first women's Money in the Bank ladder match entrant from the blue bag, Carmella. Liv Morgan came out and mocked Carmella attacking her. Sonya broke it up and told Liv to earn a spot by beating Carmella. Morgan was taking a beating on the outside when we returned from the commercials. Back in the ring, Carmella was dominating and knocked Liv into the corner before getting a near fall. Carmella taunted Liv and slapped her in the face before Morgan got a near fall for a roll up. Carmella then went for some more offense and got a modified Hurricane Rana before Liv managed to roll her up for the quick win. 5 out of 10. Number 1, surprise roll ups. Number 2, why did Carmella just qualify? Number 3, it was just bad. Uso versus Dolph Ziggler was next up. Uso was unloading on Dolph Ziggler as the match began and took him down with a big shoulder tackle. Ziggler hit a dropkick and an elbow before Jimmy took him down, hitting an elbow drop. Ziggler was sent over the top rope and Uso hit a dive, taking out Robert Roode, who was at ringside. Ziggler ran and hit with a zigzag at the ring. The stairs between we need to break. Back on SmackDown, Ziggler raked his eyes to escape from a Samoan drop, but Jimmy nearly took his head off with a clothesline. A Samoan drop sent Ziggler for a near fall before Jimmy took another zigzag. However, he recovered and hit Ziggler with a super kick to get the win. 6 out of 10, this was the right result. Roman Reigns was heading to the ring as Jimmy went backstage after the match. Roman and Heyman told him to hang back. Roman and Heyman walked out to address the WWE Universe and asked to run the footage of him destroying Rey Mysterio last week. The virtual crowd on SmackDown seemed unhappy with the Universal Champion as Heyman reminded us all of the opponents that Roman Reigns beat during his current title reign. Heyman teased that Reigns was about to do something that he hadn't done before handing Roman the mic. Roman was about to see when Edge's music hit and he walked down to the ring. Edge and Roman started brawling before the Rated R Superstar started smashing Reigns' head over the announce table. Reigns came back with a Superman punch and went for a steel chair. Edge hit a spear before Roman could use the chair on him and went for a concerto, but Jimmy Uso came in and took Edge out. Uso was sent into the steel sets before Edge speared him through the barricades. Roman retreated and Edge called him out as the show went off the air. Did not see this coming, but thing on this flipping match, this was great. Overall this week, SmackDown gets a 6 out of 10 from me. It was a decent enough show this week. I kind of didn't enjoy kind of the usual SmackDown stuff, to be honest. I wasn't a huge fan of much of it, but I kind of feel like the Roman Reigns stuff really saved it, as per usual. So just kind of your book down episode. But anyways, that's it for the video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts, comments down below. Follow me on Twitter, link in the description below for daily wrestling news. Subscribe to my channel on screen right now. That would greatly appreciate it. Thanks very much for watching. Peace.